Today's lesson, section 3.3, we're going to talk about two standard deviation and the theory-based confidence intervals for a single mean. So for this method, when we're talking about the mean, very similar to when we're talking about a proportion, we're going to approximate the confidence interval by using the statistic and the standard deviation along with the sample size in our formula to help kind of give us a confidence interval of where we believe our population mean mu should land based on the data. And so margin of error is the same as proportion based on our significance level or our confidence level. So here, for example 1, suppose that you are in a market for a used car. You know that you want a Honda Civic, but you have no idea how much you should expect to pay. After doing some research, you found that the average price of a Honda Civic is $13,292 and the standard deviation is $4,535. Based on this information for 102 cars, what can we say about mu, the average price of all used Honda Civics? Okay, so our research question here is, what is reasonable price to pay for a Honda Civic? And doing some research, our study is finding like the values of the Honda Civics and what they're at currently. Now we already found the findings, it was in the top, so sample mean was 13,292. Sample standard deviation is $4,535. We sampled 102 cars, and so looking at our test statistic, that would be the sample mean. We didn't really need to simulate because we have a research, so there is nothing that we're testing. That's why there's no null or alternative in the step 2 for our hypothesis. We're not looking at strength of evidence, we're looking at our confidence interval. So let's say that our confidence interval is at 95%. So then that means our margin of error multiplier should be 1.96. And so plugging in all my values, I can see that my confidence interval should be between $12,411.90 and $14,172.10. And so that says that there is a 95% probability that mu falls between $12,411.90 and $14,172.10. Okay. Looking at step 6, it looks like we did, or you found like what a reasonable range would be for a Honda Civic. Now on top of that, things you could add, like other factors, like other than just the price, to find a good Honda Civic. Obviously color, make, model, mileage, all those things go into account of buying a new vehicle. So what I'd like you to do for the rest of the period is go through example 2 here and kind of go through the same thing and find your confidence interval. Okay, thanks, bye.